I couldn't afford to wait any longer. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I am super tired. You can probably hear it in my voice that I'm still waking up. But I'm just pausing so it doesn't. Oh, there's an ad. That's great. It's great to see ads on my channel. But I'm just waiting for people to pile up. Can you hear me? Can you see me well? I am live streaming, so I don't know how good the camera quality is going to be, but regardless, we are doing a get ready with me video, because what else would we do? It's literally, it is 8:15 a.m. in the morning. I do not have the time to do the live stream at any other time, because after this I am going to a No Hijab Day protest with CEMB, but I just want to have a relaxing time today because it is a cause for celebration. It's a No Hijab Day, and we're going to be playing with some makeup. One of my friends got me, I'm going to hide the price, but one of my friends got me this beautiful, I've got a PR package, I'm a YouTuber now, but no, one of my friends got me this beautiful palette, and we will be using it to make some makeup on my face. We are going to be having a girl chat, so anybody who's not down for that, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to join me another time. But welcome to the chat, Paul. Welcome, Rory, the Swagger Husky 1988. Sorry, I am still waking up. Welcome, 19th October. How are you guys? I am doing wonderfully. I'm very tired. I got maybe like 4 hours in total sleep. The Witcher is on Nintendo Switch now? Damn, I gotta get a Nintendo Switch. But before I start, I do like to say there is quite a few things that I am here to advertise and shill today. So the first thing is that if you haven't seen my No Hijab Day video, it's the one that was uploaded before this live stream. It was uploaded at 12 a.m. today. So if you are looking to amuse yourself, please do. I go through point by point some very famous hijab rhetorics that people use. Additionally, I have released No Hijab Day merchandise, or t-shirts and mugs and things like that, with two different prints. So one is the Choked by Purity print, which I uploaded to my YouTube posts, and another is a Set Me Free print, which comes in white and black. So those are in the description below. I also have the conference, so David Worley's conference, which is coming up later this year in April, if I'm not mistaken. We have tickets. Tickets were released last night, and those are available in the description below. I am on the organizers team, although David Worley will seriously debate that. I am one of the organizers, and I am also on one of the panels. So if you would like to see me live, please do consider buying a ticket. Additionally, my birthday is coming up in about a week. It's on the 6th of February, and I have been requested several times to make an Amazon wish list. Obviously, you don't have to buy any of the things on my wish list. I have created one though, and if you would like to buy me a present, I don't know how it works. Also, I've never been bought presents from Amazon. I've been handed presents personally, obviously, because we have one with us, and I've been, just handed money before, but I've never been bought presents. So if you want to do that, feel free to, but obviously there is no obligation to in the slightest. Please don't, go out of your way to spend money that you do not have. And the last few things are, if you would like to support me in a more monetary way, I have a PayPal, I have a Patreon, my social media links, everything is in the description below. So, yeah, with that small advertisement out of the way, we have now a live stream. So 19th October has asked, what are we doing today? So today we are just getting ready for the protest that I'm going to go to. So it's not just a protest. I have a protest, and then I have an LGBT event to go to in the evening. One that I was personally invited to, so it was very hard to just be like, No, I'm not going to that. So this isn't, I'm dressing for night, but I have something to do in the morning because I'm not expecting to come back home. So it's a little complicated, and I'm going to be very tired because I am running on 3 to 4 hours of sleep. But I wanted to do my makeup and routine now. So welcome, frustrated atheist. Welcome to the live stream, and I would really appreciate if you could moderate. All of the links are in the description. I've just shilled a bunch of stuff, so thank you for joining as a moderator. But thank you for the happy birthday wishes. It's not my birthday yet. It will be my birthday on Thursday. So yeah. So in terms of the difference between hijab and abaya, abaya is a specific clothing. Hijab is not a very specific clothing. Hijab is just hijab is meant to refer to an entire bodily covering, but it's referred to as it's known more commonly as just a headscarf. But when it comes to the abaya is just the long dress that's loose and black and just covers like from here all the way down to your ankles. So that's the difference between that. I won't be taking questions right now because I desperately need to get ready. But I do want to show off this palette because it was a gift from my friend. Now, a lot of people will probably roast me in the comments later about Game of Thrones because it did, unfortunately, have quite a sorry farewell. The last season wasn't very good, and I wholeheartedly understand that. But I also do love the world of Game of Thrones, and Urban Decay came out with a Game of Thrones palette. And my friend got me this because she's not known me for a very long time, but our birthdays are quite close together. So her birthday was 3 days ago, and mine is coming up on Thursday. So I bought her, you know, just something general because she's a very recent friend of mine, but I feel as though we're going to be friends for a long time. And she bought me this. And to be honest, like, people underestimate the cost of palettes. Like, this cost way more than what I bought her, and I bought her quite a few things. But I mean, look at the packaging. It's gorgeous. You can see some of my posters in the background. Sorry, I don't want to blind you. But it's got like a Daenerys quote on the front, which I'm not going to read because I don't enjoy Daenerys. But I mean, look at this. It's amazing. It's amazing. And then it's got a Tyrion quote. It says, "Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you." Tyrion Lannister. And honestly, I kind of live by that. So, yeah, this is going to be a very girly live stream. So if you're not here for that, I'm sorry. This is just what it is today. But I want to show you these gorgeous colors. I mean, look. And they're all Game of Thrones themed. There's sparkly ones, there's matte ones, there's little pearl shades, I'm so glad that there's no fucking Baratheon colors because we don't need those. But we have these White Walker colors. We have Hard Home, which is this color. It's gorgeous, like a gorgeous white pearl color. We have White Walker, which is like this pale blue. Take the Black, Free Folk, Frozen North. We have Winterfell colors. We have Winterfell, which is this beautiful like gray brown sparkly color. We have Winter is Here, we have Nymeria, we have Weirwood Leaves, which are beautiful. That's a gorgeous color. I think I'm going to be using that color. We have The Sight, we have Lannister colors, and oh well, it's King's Landing colors, but it's Lannister colors. And I just want to say, I do appreciate the House of Lannister because my favorite character in Game of Thrones, well, for the first, I want to say 3 seasons, it was the Hound, so it was Sandor Clegane. But as the story went on, my favorite character slowly became Jaime Lannister, not because he's damn fine, but also because I loved his redemption arc. I thought that as a character, he really redeemed himself, so I really, really began to appreciate that house. But they've got some beautiful colors as well. They work with a lot of reds and a lot of golds, which I feel like I play around with a lot more. And then we have, of course, the Targaryen colors. Even though I'm not a huge fan of the Targaryens, they are some beautiful colors. Sorry, we have Red Keep, Casterly Rock, King's Landing with this gorgeous gold color. We have House Lannister, we have Lannister Red, and then in the last section of this, which I've never been a fan of House Targaryen, I've always found them overly proud and entitled, all of them. But anyways, I'm not here to stir trouble. I do that in my normal life anyways. We have Bay of Dragons, we have Stormborn, we have House Targaryen, Dothraki, and Bend the Knee. So we will be using this palette, but it's been a long time since I've worn a full face of makeup. And I know that's surprising because your girl puts on a lot of makeup, but not a full face. A full face includes foundation, it includes baking powder, it includes a lot of things. So that's what we're doing today because I feel like punishing myself. Now, I do have a scar on the side of my nose, and I've covered it with a sticker, so I need y'all to ignore that. I need everybody to ignore that today because today is No Hijab Day and everybody's gonna look fine as fuck. Anyways, I'm in an attitude today because I didn't get enough sleep, and also I'm not wearing my glasses, so I will not be able to read the text. But I promise you, I will get to the backlog soon. Why is my phone vibrating? I'm gonna turn that off immediately. Did you guys just see me squint? My eyesight is so bad, which is why I can't just like not wear my glasses while the scar is healing. So it's made the healing process so much more difficult. It's an old scar that has opened up and just won't heal. And I don't know, people have been coming up to me and like, oh my god, now you have a nose scar, like fucking berserk, like you're such a crazy human being. And I'm just like, no, I didn't do this on purpose, it just started and I don't know how to make it stop. I'm gonna use this mirror because it's a huge mirror, and I mean, I'm so grateful. Like, I so desperately want to shout her out, but my friend is Muslim and she will get in trouble if I shout her out. But she's slowly becoming like a person that I regularly hang out with, because we met at work. And I don't know, even though we're not, like, obviously I'm an ex-Muslim, she's a Muslim. We have a lot of things not in common. We have a lot of things in common, and I like relate to her a lot and she relates to me a lot. So yeah, I'm like very grateful to her, and she was one of the first people to wish me happy birthday. So I mean, she's a good friend. I think, well, I got two presents recently because one of my friends she's from the US, but she lives in Denmark, also got me this because she travels a lot and she was in Japan and she thought of me and she bought me this. And I'm so, because, okay, so let me tell you about my week. My week has been really long. It's been really long because of No Hijab Day and the preparations that come along with No Hijab Day. So my whole week has been trying to plan around the event and all the different things that came along with it. So all the merch items, which are in the description below, which I'm sure one of the mods will put in the chat if you want to see them. But I've been working on merch ideas. I've also been trying to put together different blog posts with other people, with Saf.com, for example. She's probably released a blog post by now. With others who've released it, Blonde Infidel has released a bunch of blog posts. I've been trying to be more active on Twitter, even though Twitter is an actual fucking hellscape, and I can't stand that place sometimes because people are idiots, and it literally pisses me off. Like, I can't sleep when people just start acting inane on Twitter. So thankfully, I don't want this palette to like slide out and break, because this is now the most expensive makeup item that I own, and I would like to preserve it. So I'm just going to set it down here because I can't see what's going on over there. But yeah, I've just been so busy, and everything that I have put my heart and soul into has been slightly rushed. So you can tell, like, maybe not my No Hijab Day video, but the videos previous to that, how rushed they are, because I'm so tired. I did that on Monday. I never record on a Monday. I have never recorded on a Monday. I may have released videos on a Monday because your girl likes to be on schedule, and sometimes she has some freebies for y'all. But I've never recorded on Monday, and it was the most tiring thing that I've ever done. And then on Tuesday, I recorded my NoHijabDay video, which it took a long time to shoot and edit. And normally I don't edit my videos, because I like the authenticity that comes along with speaking for a long time, and just having one long cut. I only really edit if I feel like, oh, people are going to misrepresent that, or I don't like that I said that, or things like that. But it's very rare that I will go ahead and edit. I think someone asked me, like, is the slit in my eyebrow natural? It's not. I put the slit there, but I am currently trying to grow it out because I'm getting bored of it. But lo and behold, it won't be long before I put it back, because I do enjoy the slit. So now that I've like slid this around, I'm gonna pat this in. Again, I'm not a makeup guru, so don't do everything that I do, because I don't know how much of this is right. But typically what I do in terms of my face and how I prep it is that I'll wash my face. I use Soap and Glory, their vitamin C, their little green vitamin C face wash, because that one works the best for me. But I don't like wash my face with that every day, because I think that the chemicals are quite harsh. I don't have very dry skin. My skin is very combined, so I feel like if I used it every single day, it wouldn't be good for my skin, and I'd break out way more, because it just makes my skin oilier. So every few days I'll do that. I'll refresh my skin with some Soap and Glory face wash, and it's the vitamin C one, and it's got like these little green pearls in them. Sorry, I know you guys are commenting, and I just can't see right now. I'm gonna blend this into my neck, and after I wash my face, I cream it with some like Nivea soft cream. I did get some more complex creams recently in the Christmas sale, but I want to finish what I've got. I think I've got 2 tubs of Nivea. I tend to buy in bulk because things like that don't really go off very often. So yeah, I don't know if this foundation is too dark for my skin. I think it's fine, because I am going to put some concealer, which I know is quite light, but trust me, it works. Just trust the process. It's going to look hella crazy at the beginning, but trust the process. I know what I'm doing. I've done this a million times. So yeah, but can you see that? That's like a white person's color. But yeah, every time my friends see me doing my makeup, they're like, okay, girl, that is not, you can't do that. You're like appropriating a whole other culture's color. And I'm like, no, just wait. It's not done yet. She's half cooked. I don't know how many men tune into my channel and are just like, why the fuck are we following this girl? Like, she doesn't know what she's doing. All her content is everywhere. Like, some days we love what she does and she's, popping off and she's doing an amazing job. And other days she's just beating her face with makeup. And we're like, why are we here? That's what I feel like some of y'all are like. That's why my views are so up and down. Like some videos will get 1,000 immediately and other videos will barely hit 100. It's like, what am I doing? What I like. That's the problem. Anyways, so after Tuesday, when I recorded my NoHijabDay video, because I needed to get that one done, and it's very inspired. If you haven't seen it, it's in the link. It's in the description below. It's linked. It's very inspired. I think I did an amazing job. I'm way more creative than everyone in my community, because everyone in my community is so methodical, and I'm a creative bitch. So mine is just goes above and beyond everyone else's. I'm kidding. Watch everyone else's, but watch mine first. You will be disappointed by every other NoHijabDay video. I'm kidding. But yeah. So we've blended this in. Oh, that's too much on my upper lip. It's fine. We'll blend it out. But yeah, I did that one, and then on Wednesday, I met a friend after work, and this friend, like, people meet friends all the time, but this friend has stuck it out with me since I was maybe I want to say like 15, 14, 15, 16, something like that. Because I've only known her online. She was a bit of a pen pal, and we used to write together. We used to write stories and things together. And I have never met her in person. And on Wednesday, I actually met her. Now, before continuing the story, we are gonna set all this with loose powder. I'm using the Rimmel London Insta Fix and Matte. We're gonna use a big fluffy brush, and this is translucent powder, so it like seals all the makeup. I'm not a beauty guru, but I'm trying, okay? Like, I'm not an alternative, but I am less problematic. Maybe not that much less problematic, but less problematic than the other beauty gurus. I'm not a beauty guru. But anyways, she wanted to meet, so she's an architect, and she was at one of the conferences in London at the Truman Brewery. I don't know how to say that word, brewery. She was at this architects conference there, and she was like, well, why don't you just come down to my hotel? We can like grab a drink and talk. And the journey there was so unbelievably difficult. It was so unbelievably fucking difficult because East London is again a hellscape. I passed by East London Mosque. It was not fun because I was just constantly watching my back because I didn't know what was going to happen to me, even though that paranoia is probably unwarranted. But I am an ex-Muslim and I am quite public, so I don't know. And it's a lot of Bengalis in that area as well, so I don't know who knows me and who doesn't know me. But I eventually made it, and it was great. Like, it was everything that I imagined, because she like understood me on the deepest level possible, because we've been talking for so fucking long. Like, she's known me for such a long time, and this was the first time I met her in person, and it was better than I could have ever hoped for or imagined or anything like that, because she's just the purest soul, and she understands me on a visceral level. Like, every single thing that I said, and I don't typically make friends like this because I like friends who can disagree with me, but everything that I brought up and I said in terms of like how my life's going, everything that's happened, because we did have a bit of a catch-up sesh. This is contour, by the way. This is to hollow out your cheeks a little bit, so the face needs to be snatched. Yeah, she just understood me, because she went through a lot of struggles as well. She herself she's not from the same background as I am. She grew up in America. She's Puerto Rican. She grew up in either Philadelphia or New Jersey. I think they moved around quite a bit as well. So she had like a hard upbringing. And we, throughout like our teenage years, we really stuck it through with each other, and we made each other feel like, oh, we weren't alone. And I met her for the first time, and I'm so glad that I went, even though it was such a struggle to get to fucking East London, where everyone why are all of you people in East London? Like, it bothers me. I'm in West London, okay? Like, it's not my fault, okay? My rent is really cheap, and I don't want to be in East London where everybody can fucking recognize that I'm not a fucking Muslim. I'm angry. But like, even though the journey took me all the way there, I'm so glad that I went, and I'm so glad that I shared that experience with her. And she got me a present from Japan, and I feel so bad because her birthday is only 20 days after mine, and I didn't get her anything. And it's just like, there was this one time years and years ago, where I used to, when I had a bit more money to throw around, I used to send people little gifts, and I have a lot of friends who are not, in the UK, because I made a lot of my friends online. And I had sent her this box that was decorated in paint and in henna, and I had like sealed it together with Mod Podge, and I had sent it to her, and she was like, I still have your box. And I was like, you still have the gift I made you? And she was like, yeah. And I'm gonna cry. She's just such a wonderful human being, and I'm so glad that I met her. I don't know if she watches my videos, but she was like, like, maybe you had like a hard start in life, but honestly, I've seen you grow and you've come so far, and I'm so proud of you. And I'm like, oh, bitch, stop it, you're gonna make me cry. But yeah, that was I'm gonna like cry all this makeup off. That was my Wednesday. So I've just contoured my face and I'm gonna get started on the eyeshadow, which I'm very excited about. Now I have I have two eyeshadow brushes and one eyebrow pencil. Well, eyebrow brush. I don't typically fill in my eyebrows, but sometimes I like putting some glitter in there. And I mean, it's all well and good to use this like sparkly black color, but I think I want to use like either this color or the purple. I'm not entirely sure what to do. This brown also works. I think I'm gonna go for like the dark black color because I think that that makes the most sense. And also my hair is like hella blonde, so the black brows will really put this look together. So yeah, that was my Wednesday. And then Thursday was just okay. Thursday at work was a long day because I was running around all day. For those of you who don't know, I work in education. I work with teenagers. I work in what Americans would call a middle school and what we call a secondary school. And I love my kids. I think they're just funny and wonderful and amazing. But some of y'all are fucking annoying. And I had to print out one of my kids' work. It was since the beginning of last term because he does all his work on a computer. He's allowed a computer in class because his handwriting is kind of illegible, and he has ASD, which is autistic spectrum disorder. So he has a laptop, and he was like, "Miss, if I don't print out all my work today, they're going to put me in the wrong set because there's no work in my book." And I'm like, "Well, bitch, why didn't you print any of it out?" And he was like, "Miss, please, 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 please." And I printed out like 100 to 150 pages that day. And I had to like sit there and like seal it in with him. It was such a stressful day because also our office ran out of ink. So I had to go to a different office to print out all these papers. And they were like, "What the fuck are you printing? Like a whole fucking novel?" And I was like, "Listen, I need you to not fucking judge me. I'm in a rush." So yeah, to do this eyebrow. But like, do you see how I barely need to touch my eyebrows because they're flawless? I'm kidding, they're not flawless. I I definitely shaped them up because I saw some pictures of me which will never see the light of day from when I was like very, very young, and my eyebrows are just they're like out here. Like I never had a unibrow, but they were like out here. I have like a block brow naturally, and it's not very fun. It's not. It's not very fun. So the look that I'm going for today, because I am going to an LGBT event in the evening, which y'all should come to. It's run by the You Don't Love Me podcast, which I've been on. I've done an episode with them. I don't know exactly which episode. I think it's episode 31. If you want to listen to that. But for those of you who don't know, hi, I'm bi. I don't really talk about it because I don't think it's important. But they did invite me to that event, and I am going later this evening. So I was gonna go for bi colors, but I really want to put this in my crease, even though every good YouTuber, every good beauty guru will tell you that you don't put sparkles in the crease. You know what? Fuck y'all. We're gonna put some sparkles in the crease. Now, those of you who aren't makeup literate and those of you men who are here and are like, what the fuck is going on? When is she gonna get to my question? The crease is the crease in your eyeball, just like here. And that's where this color is gonna go, and we're gonna test how pigmented this is. And now, like I said before, I'm not a beauty guru, but I did get this as a gift yesterday, and I really, really want to use it. Oh, it's not that pigmented. We might top that up a little bit. It's I want it to be more. I want it to be more. I don't have like eye primer to make this fucking pop, but I want it to be so much more. I believe in you. Let's go. Let's pop this. Oh, there we go, bitch. Look who fucking turned up. Like every Asian at a wedding. You you turn up way later than expected. So yeah, this is meant to define your eye, slightly elongate it. I mean, I have slightly East Asian eyes, so it's meant to... We're using Weirwood Leaves, by the way. I love this palette. I'm going to cherish and keep this palette as long as I can. Even after I can no longer use it, I will be keeping this box because, I mean, come on. It has the fucking Iron Throne in it. Like, come on. For those of you who've just joined, welcome. I'm sorry. I know I'm doing my makeup and I'm not doing anything productive, but I want to look good for No Hijab Day. Welcome to the chat. I will get to your conversation soon, as soon as I've done my eye makeup, because your girl can't fucking see without her glasses. You know what my mom used to say all the time? It's like, what's the point of you wearing eye makeup? Ain't nobody gonna see it because of your fucking glasses. And I'm like, Mama, stop roasting me. Because she would let me wear a little bit of kohl or eyeliner. But she was like, there's no point because your glasses are so fucking huge. I'm like, very funny. Yeah, so now we've got that popping in the crease. I'm thinking that maybe I really want to put this blue eyeshadow like all over my lid, but I don't think that will go with this look. I think to make it transition a bit more, because I think I want to use like this light blue as like a base, because why, I mean, come on, bitch. It's called White Walker, and it's like almost the exact color of the ones you see on screen. Come on, like this one. I love it. So we're gonna put that all over our lid, and then we're gonna see what we can transition it to. But yeah, on Thursday, after work, after a stressful day, I had to go back down to East London because one of our good friends, he's called Riz, I think he changed his name to Riz the Techie, but he was formerly known as Riz the Bengali on Twitter. And we were talking on Twitter, and I had like complained to him, like really moany, like, oh, I haven't had our traditional food, because we're both Bangla. I haven't had our traditional food in years. Like, it's been like 5 years since I've had good Bangla food. And he was like, bitch, we have to get you some fucking food. So he was like, come down to East London, we'll make it an LAMC meetup. For those of you who haven't applied, please do, because we're going to have some amazing events coming up. We're gonna just come down, we'll have some fucking Bangla food. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, how have you lived this long without having any Bangla food? And I was like, it's not my fault, okay? I got disowned. Oh, bitch. What is that called? It's called the Frozen North. It's so pigmented. Oh no, am I gonna be able to blend that? Oh no. I wasn't expecting that. You were so subtle until now. Oh, no. Please don't make my eyelids look green. I don't need that. But yeah, I went back to East London, back to my hellhole, back to the nightmare place. And so the first restaurant we went to was a restaurant called Gram Bangla, and it looked super traditional from the way that Riz described it. And well, as soon as we went in, we realized how Bangla it was. Like, it was so Bangla that they had like pictures of cattle on the wall, and there was like Bangla music playing. There were like all these Gunda uncles just like sitting around a table and talking about who they scammed lately. It was, oh my god, I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, this was the kind of restaurant I was signing up for. But we didn't stay there long because we realized that they didn't take card and they didn't have any menus for the items that they were selling. And I told Riz, like, if we stay here, these people are gonna swindle us. Like, there's no way. Like, how do you go to a restaurant and they're just like, oh yeah, this is the food, just take anything you want and don't worry about the price? Like, bitch, no, we're not doing that. We can't do that. Oh shit, I shouldn't have mixed that color. Oh no. I've ruined Hard Home, but I was gonna use Hard Home in my in my inner eye corner, in the corner of my eye, just to make it pop in. You see that? Oh, I really like this palette. We're gonna darken up the crease a little bit. I'm wearing like nighttime fucking makeup in the morning. This bitch be crazy. Like, what is she doing? Everyone at the protest is gonna be like, what the fuck did you dress up for? Like, why? And I'm like, shh, don't question my methods. Just go along with it, okay? Like, y'all know me by now. We're gonna darken up the crease with Weirwood Leaves a little bit more because she needs to outshine that blue a little bit. She needs to darken up that blue. But what was I saying? So we went to Grand Bangla first, and then eventually we were like, okay, we gotta leave this place because they're gonna swindle us. Like maybe they won't kill us or hurt us or anything like that, but they will swindle us. So we changed to a different Bangla restaurant, and they were much nicer. They had menus, they had seats, they had toilets, they had tap water. And we sat down, and honestly, I had hathora, which is like a Sylheti dish. It's a Sylheti like fruit vegetable. I'm not entirely sure where it falls on the spectrum, but it's a Sylheti dish, and it tastes like lemon, but it's a much deeper flavor. I don't know how to describe it because it's a very Bangla dish. I had hathora, and I was like, I've taken back. I have been hungry for so long, and I didn't realize how hungry I was. Not until then did I realize how hungry I've been. Like my mom always used to say that Shada Manushor Khani Fetur Buk Marina. Like she always used to say, white people food don't fill your belly. Like it doesn't kill your hunger. And I didn't realize how hungry I was for the last 5 years. I got up from that table satisfied for the first time in 5 years. Like, bitch. This woman, she was a genius. So I'm just darkening up my under eyes with, what is it called? Take the Black, I think. Just to add a little sparkle, because it's a sparkly black. I'm very excited. I'm sorry, I know I haven't been addressing the comments. It's just, okay, I've done my eyelids. Now I've got to put some eyeliner on. I don't think I may put on some mascara because I did get a very good mascara in the Christmas. But we're gonna go in with L'Oreal Paris's Perfect Slim Liner. This is the only one that works well with these looks that have too much eyeshadow. I'm gonna have to take this makeup with me to top it up later. But I thought I'd get ready now because it would be entertaining for y'all to watch. The light is coming in like this direction, so I can't like cover my face, otherwise I can't see anything. So enjoy my struggling to give you creative content that's different to other like skeptics, because let's be real, everyone else just talks about religion all the time and I want to have fun. So I mean, yeah, I talk about religion, but I want to have fun. Like that's why I'm here. Why am I roasting everyone in my community? It's not a good way to build bonds. So I think one of my Christmas presents this year was the Fenty Kilowatt highlighter, which Alicia got me, and it's in Trophy Wife. And it's got a dent in it because I'm clumsy and stupid, and I like put a dent in it immediately as soon as I got it because I couldn't get this fucking thing open, and I like put my fucking nail into it. Like even now, Jesus. But like, look how shiny. I mean, there's a mirror in there and you might be blinded, but like, look how shiny. Bitch. So we're gonna put that everywhere because what about this says low-key, like I'm having a low-key day? None of it. So we're gonna gleam to the gods. Beam. They don't exist, but we're gonna beam regardless. Oh yes, bitch. I mean, yes. That's what I was looking for. Like you don't even need like, can't fucking see. You don't even need like a lot. You just need like a touch of it, and it looks fucking amazing. I mean, that plaster is a dead giveaway that there's something up funky with my nose, but who gives a fuck? Like, who's gonna be staring at that when you got this going on? It's a lifesaver. I am gonna throw in some icy blue just to like even out this look, because like I'm wearing gold and there's like gold going on here, and it's a very yellow gold which does not go with this eye color. So I will be like blending in some blue later on. Like I'm not even like fucking touching it, and look at it, like it gleams. And I know a lot of you who are in the fucking makeup community like, why is she putting gold when she just put blue and purple on her eyes? Listen, I don't give a fuck. And that's the tea. Like, I do not give a fuck. I just want to catch people's attention today because I'm gonna be protesting, and you go want to be noticed while protesting. I'm gonna look good for the YouTube video that comes out later. I'm kidding. I'm getting ready for a different event, but I've got an event before that. So this is the icy blue one. This is really cheap. This is from MUA, but it's meant to imitate a lot of like fancy highlighters, and I actually really like this color, but it's never gone with my skin. So I typically like mix it with a goldy color because it just helps to make it more fit for my skin. I don't know if it's going to go with this color specifically, because my highlighter that I normally use, and you'll see that I've used this palette quite a lot because I mean I've hit pan on the contour, but like I usually use this highlighter. It's like a neutral highlighter, but we're not going for that today because it's no hijab day and we want to look like a snack. But for those of you who have just joined, welcome. I was talking about my week, and we're getting ready for a protest, and I have some links in the description. You should check them out, because some of them are related to No Hijab Day. Some of them are No Hijab Day merch, t-shirts that I've designed that you may enjoy. Others is my No Hijab Day video, which if you haven't seen it, it is amazing. Like, it is revolutionary. It changes the No Hijab Day protest game. And I also have my birthday wish list, which was requested quite a few times. Obviously, you do not need to buy anything on that list, but if you would like to buy me a present, I would really appreciate it, and I will definitely show it off and shout you out and all of that. So yeah, we're going to throw in some mascara. This is the Thick and Fast High Definition Haute Definition mascara from Soap and Glory, which is a brand that I absolutely love. This is not sponsored by anything. I'm just really enthusiastic about this brand. And my eyelashes are going to be so long that they're going to be hitting my glasses all day and annoy me. But you know what? We're going to deal with it. So after I throw this mascara on, I will be putting my glasses back on so that I can read some of y'all's comments. And then we will finish with a lip and maybe some setting spray, if I have some at all. I may have some just like rose water lying around, but like, look at my eyes. They're so cute. And you know what? Because y'all have been so patient and you've been commenting all this time and I haven't seen anything, you can pick my lip, but don't do me dirty. But we'll take whoever votes the most, or like, I don't know, I'll pick out random. Whoever's suggestion is the best. Where did I put my glasses? I need those today. Mascara, I need you to dry really quickly. But like, look at my eyelashes. Do I not look like a snack? Sorry, I'm just gassed right now. My wish list is badass. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, bitch. So, oh, wow, you guys have really gone ham on the comments. So we're going to read some of these out. Autocorrect is hating me today. A nice palette. 19th October asked, are your eyebrows parted naturally? So you're talking about the slit. It's not, I put it there. That has not been there all the time. I put it there because I want it to be different. House Bolton. Paul, you support House Bolton? They're fucking psychos. Why would you? Oh, my lips look like they don't exist. Wow. I need to put on a lip. So if y'all want to suggest a lip, I've got all these colors. So they're like pinky red colors, and these are all lip glosses. So these will be the topping colors. So you got to pick 2 colors. There's like glossy red, pink, beige, all those colors, and there's, oh fuck, shit, something fell out. And then there's all these colors, quality YouTubing, people. There's all these colors. So there's like neutral colors, there's a dark blue purple, there's a light purple, there's a blue, like straight up blue, there's a black lip, there's this hollow that I love. Nip and Fab did this. They did this. There's this dark cherry, which I'm leaning towards. So anyone wants to choose a color, go ahead. I have loads of reds since Christmas because I kind of went crazy with buying lip glosses. So yeah. Frustrated Atheist says, are you going to be in England on April 4th? I want to see the amazing Faye. Purchase the tickets now. Thank you for shilling for me. I really appreciate it. Frustrated Atheist. Try aloe, DNA water bag. So this scar, I have tried aloe. I've tried a bunch of things. I've tried Vaseline. I've tried silicone stickers, which in the last video, so in my NoHijabDay video or in one of my videos, I was wearing a silicone sticker. They kind of worked for a few days, but they're not really working because they don't stick very well to my face because the face is quite oily and it's on my nose as well, which again, it's a T-zone, so it's oily. But yeah. Apple cider vinegar keeps the metal at work from getting into the pores. Supposed to be good. Okay, I might try that. When will there be another Awesome Without Allah Day? I don't know. The last Awesome Without Allah Day was started by EXMNA, which is the ex-Muslims of North America. And it was last September, if I'm not mistaken. It was very close to Blasphemy Day. So it might be later in the year, but it's definitely going to happen. And don't worry, we're all going to contribute. The only woman I'd watch on YouTube doing makeup is Faith Most Gracious. Thank you. I don't know why, because I don't think that I'm not that interesting, but here we are. Dead Estate says, do not pick the band-aid. I'm not going to. I'm just keeping it on so that it's protected from my glasses, and then I'll let it breathe at nighttime and see if that helps. Thomas says, when's no makeup day? No day is no makeup day, bitch. We do makeup when we feel like it. Paul, I love how Brits say vitamin. How do you guys say it? Vitamin, please. Men follow your vids because it's all over the place. Less scripted and more old school YouTube authentic. See, that's what I'm going for, and I feel like old school YouTube is not as appealing anymore, and it's not as marketed, even though that's the style of YouTube that I really, really enjoy. Old style YouTube was like my jam back in the day. I still watch Jenna Marbles videos. I still watch PewDiePie, like, I love it. I do like the meme edits though, so anyone who wants to meme edit any of my videos and send it to me, I will be your fan forever because I love those edits and I really want people to make them of me. I just want to be roasted. Hashrima send you, what happened to your lucid dreaming project? Well, I stopped having lucid dreams. That's what happened to it. So I don't have much to write much more on that. That was on my blog. It's angusbreadthin.wordpress.com for those of you who haven't seen my blog. And I did a series of me describing my lucid dreams, and they're very graphic horror lucid dreams. And I mean, I'm personally quite proud of that project. So if you want to see it, it's on my blog. But I'm thinking about bringing it back because I did actually really, really enjoy writing that. The next comment is not Zafi, is why are you so obsessed with Islam? Just move on, sweetie. I'm obsessed, if you want to call it that, with Islam because I practiced Islam for over 20 years of my life. And I only left quite recently. I left in 2017 and I was disowned in 2018, and I feel like I'm entitled to talk about my experiences just as anyone is entitled to talk about their experiences. You know, when someone converts to Islam and they tell their conversion story and everyone fucking celebrates? That's what I'm doing, but in the opposite direction. So please respect my choice to talk about actual experiences in my life, because I feel as though that is part of my healing process. And as someone who does want to be a public figure online, I think it's really important to hold facets of honesty with your audience. I don't want to hide the fact that I was a Muslim before and what I actually think of my previous life and how I've grown. I don't want to hide those things about how I've changed. And the thing is, a lot of my friends watch my videos, which I find extremely endearing, and I still don't believe, because I honestly don't think that I'm that entertaining that my friends would want to know me in person and also watch my content on YouTube. But my friends do pay attention to my content, so anytime I say something that's dishonest, you best believe my friends are going to call me out on it and be like, what the fuck, why did you lie to your audience? Because my friends are good like that. They keep me honest, they keep me pure, they are people who are always there to listen and always there to help me grow. And I'm going to start crying because they're, honestly, I found the most wonderful people to help me just build on myself. And I wouldn't say that I'm obsessed. I was obsessed with Islam because I fervently practiced it. I was a zealot. I was part of the Wahhabi or Salafi movement, whatever you want to call it. I was quite a conservative Sunni Muslim, and that's when I was obsessed with it. The moment I left it, I really felt like a lot of people, a lot of my life just kind of fell apart because it was the only thing that I was truly dedicated to. I had no other things that I was paying attention to. I was only paying attention to my Islam. And it was a huge part of my life, and that's why I talk about it. And I feel like I'm entitled to, and anyone should be. Anyone can read up about Islam and share an opinion on it. I don't think that you need to be from a Muslim background to do that. But thank you for your comment anyway. Infidel deity, from what to what? I don't know what that means. I mean, if you talk about Islam, in terms of Islam, I went from Islam to non-religious or atheist. Next question. Welcome, RNNN. Hi, Faye. This is the first time I've seen you live. Oh, welcome. I don't normally live stream at this time. Usually I live stream at like 12 or 1 at my time, but we gotta go somewhere later. I gotta go to a CEMB protest or a Council of Ex-Muslims protest later for NoHijabDay. Okay, it's not Zafi. Can we please be civil? Let's not do that. I mean, I allow all comments on my channel. You have the free, you have free speech. But please be civil. We're not here to attack anybody. DNA water bag. Okay, people are arguing with him. I'm not going to address it. 19th October says, smash that like button. Please do smash that like button if you feel so inclined. If you absolutely detest this video and you don't know what's going on, please do feel free to also smash that dislike button and tell me what you think. Infidel deity says, but still you are here being bothered about this video. Okay, they're still talking to the other person. This is my live stream, guys. I'm feeling very left out in my own live stream. Paul says, don't question the most gracious, embrace her craze. Thank you. Frustrated atheist, 11 people and such low likes. Please do like the video because frustrated atheist is getting more and more frustrated. Okay, I'm just going down the comments and avoiding the argument because I don't want to argue today. Today is going to be stressful enough. Faye, with all your cussing, you're going to be demonetized. Bitch, I talk about Islam and I get demonetized. I mean, the video is currently monetized while it's live, but as soon as we go off live, it's not going to be demonetized. That's why I need y'all to support my Patreon and my PayPal and my merch. Like, I'm not here to shill, but I'm here to shill. Like, you can't be concerned about my demonetization if y'all not contributing. I'm sorry, that's not true. You don't need to contribute if you don't want to. It's completely fine. But, if you feel so inclined, please do consider contributing. Support your fellow apostates. Yes, please support us. We are a minority and we are highly disliked by everyone in our community. We are disowned. We are not treated well. So, yeah. Critical says, hi. Welcome to the chat, Critical. I don't know where the comments slid down really fast and I don't know where I left off. Someone says, Nimgray says, which idiot invented Hijab Day? You know what, Nim, I don't honestly think that people who set up World Hijab Day had ill intentions. I think they did want to represent women who wear hijab. And I think the love for hijab is quite misguided, but I don't necessarily think that it's intentionally malicious. I think there's a lot of people, including Muslims, who don't fully understand the concept of hijab and what it represents. Even Muslims, like even myself as a Muslim, I didn't fully understand it. I mean, you know, my Hijab Day video, where I essentially debunk my 16-year-old self who did an entire speech about the hijab and why it's so great, even I didn't understand terrible thing to support. As a Muslim, as someone who had, you know, been wearing hijab for most of her life, I didn't fully understand it. And after, you know, leaving Islam, and after, it was after I left Islam that I understood, oh wait, maybe this thing isn't as good as I thought it was. And like, I experienced, you know, walking around without my hijab, and I understood that men who attack women, they're at fault. It's not women who are at fault. And I have art pieces that I did when I was quite younger about that, where I would write things like, women who dress like such and such are asking for it, which is a horrible sentiment to hold, but it is a very common sentiment within these circles. And it's more about, I don't think we should, you know, bash people and call them idiots, because I don't think that they're doing it maliciously. Hijab, especially in the West, is very much an identity symbol, and I think that we need to understand it from that point of view, and we need to open a discussion about what hijab represents for some people in, you know, in the East who don't have a choice to wear it. And obviously I support anyone's choice to wear it if they decide to wear it, because I'm not going to sit here and police how you dress. I mean, look at me. You know, I have blonde hair. If people told me, oh, you can't have that, I would be pretty fucking angry. And if someone wants to wear the hijab for whatever reason, I support your choice to do that. But by extension, the fact that you have a choice is extremely important, and I think that people should respect the fact that you are choosing to do that. So I don't know who invented Hijab Day. I don't necessarily think they had ill intentions, but it is extremely misguided, and I think that's why we have no Hijab Day, to open the discussion about it. But moving on. Paul says Faye's wish list is pretty badass. Yes, it is, because I have some Witcher stuff on there. I have some Berserk stuff on there. I want all the Berserk stuff because it is my favorite thing. And some of it is like hasn't even come out. Like I need it pre-ordered. And some of the other stuff is just like video recording gear. So I think I've put a MacBook on there. I think I've put headphones on there, other stuff. So if you feel like buying me a present, my birthday is in a week, please do consider buying me something, but obviously not outside of your means. Please don't spend on my account for no reason. Frustrated atheist, I'ma do you dirty. You can't, because things have looked crazier than this before, and I haven't regretted it in the slightest. So go out, pick a color, bitch. My lips are naked and they need to be covered. Aaron N says, hey frustrated atheist, may we know more about you? Yeah, click on his channel, share your channel. You know, why not? Welcome, Asrar Rashid. He says, Salam Faye. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Aaron NN says, are you also in the UK? Yes, I'm a London girl. I've been a London girl for most of my life. I was born in Bangladesh, but I was raised here, and this is the greatest city in the world. Asrar Rashid says, Faye, please look into the Brelvi sect, sister. Unfortunately, the Salafi Wobbler movement is incorrect. Brelvis, y'all use Ta'wiz, and that goes directly against Tawheed. I'm sorry. There's an internal, I mean, I don't have my headscarf here, but I do have a little voice in the back of my head called Fundamentalist Faye, because I sit here and I correct Islam, even though I'm not a Muslim anymore, because I did that for so many years, so it's just like a little voice in the back of my head that's just like, no, that's wrong. I mean, you know, all power to you. You can do Islam however you like. Islam, while it is monolithic in a sense, Muslims are not monolithic, and there are many facets and many sects of Islam. But I've never supported the Brelvi sect because of all the different kinds of things that Brelvis get up to, and it just is kind of cultish. You guys do a lot of chanting, you celebrate Milad, you know, which is un-Islamic, in my opinion. You'll have Ta'wiz, you'll have Durgas and things like that, which is directly against the concept of Tawheed, or a monotheistic God. So I mean, I'm not saying anything. But I don't see myself becoming a Barelvi. Anyways, Arn N says, my Muslim friends say that Barelvis deviate from Islam, they commit bid'ah. That's another thing. Sorry, I'm a very all or nothing person, and Salafi Islam is very much all. So that's why, it's all or it's nothing. 19th October says, if God truly loves us, he would make a way for us to be saved. In Islam, you don't know whether you're going to heaven or to hellfire until the day of judgment. Or if Allah wills, so you can be a good Muslim, but on the day of judgment, he can send you to hell because it's his will. And that is true. It is a very, it's a very terrifying and very panicky existence as a Muslim, because you never know where you stand with Allah, because there's no point scoring. You don't know what the score is until you're dead, and it's too late. Frustrated Atheist says, Faye the Most Gracious is awesome. Make sure you hit that like while you are listening to her badass self. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being the moderator. And for anyone who doesn't know Frustrated Atheist, please do follow his channel, and please do also follow him on Twitter. Please feel free to shill all your shit as well, as a thank you from me to you. DNA Waterbag says, I get a kick out of you. You're like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. See, that's what my friends say. Like, Faye, we always see you and you looking different all the time. I met one of my friends, I think it was Carl, who FaceTimed me, and he was like, wait, your hair is blonde. When did you do that? And I was like, last week. I truly am. Nobody knows what I'm going to do. I'm the wild card at every party, because sometimes I don't turn up and other times I turn up. So yeah, your girl is also going to be wearing a green coat with this outfit. So I'm going to be hella fine. That's all I'm saying today. No hijab day. It's just Faye day. Okay. Next comments. There's people talking about Brelvi Islam, which is not my favorite sect of Islam, as we have established. It keeps like skipping. Just choose one. YouTube. Where did we go? Brelvis are huge in Bangladesh, as well as the Deobandis or Tablighi movement, which I was also slightly a part of. Even Saudi Arabia dropped hijab. I'm not sure that that's true. Paul, critical? Not really. I'm just looking for more comments, guys. Until I can put the slip on and then maybe sign off, because I am going to have to head off soon. Doorknob Head, welcome to the chat. We have another moderator in the chat. Feel free to shell anything in the description. You are responsible for it as a moderator. I'm kidding. You don't need to do any of that. But welcome to the chat. He says, hearing voices, not the best of signs. You know what? I've always had an overactive imagination. I've always been able to vividly visualize things. And when I was much younger, I thought I might be schizophrenic. I don't know if I am. I've taken a couple of tests, and I think I borderline a little, but I'm not schizophrenic. But I do have frequent arguments with myself. There's a constant voice in here that's just contrarian. I have like an imposter syndrome. I have everything, bitch. Like, this brain is just all over the place, and I'm very open about that. So yeah. RNNN says, how can I buy Faye something from the US? I'm not entirely sure, because I don't know how Amazon wish lists work, but I'm sure if you put in change the .co.uk to .com, it might change it to the US address. I'm not sure. But I think you can still purchase it. It would just charge you in dollars rather than in pounds. But thank you for considering me. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to be super embarrassed, because I don't like asking people to buy me things. I'm really awkward when people get me gifts. Like, this palette was an amazing gift from my friend, and the amount of times that I was like, please, no, take it back. No, why did you buy me this? Because it was like really expensive. It's Urban fucking Decay. Like, I don't know if any of you know what that means, but it's quite expensive. It's quite high-end makeup, and she bought it for me, and she was like, no, you like Game of Thrones, and I bought you this. And I'm just like, oh, you're such a wonderful human being. Thank you for thinking about me on my birthday. I'm just the worst. I'm the worst. But yeah. Moving on. Wild Woody has joined the chat. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. He says, Islam is so stupid, Faye is cute. Just trying to kill two birds with one stone. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, nobody has picked a color for me, so I might just go with what I want to go with. I might go with blue since I got a lot of blue going on, or maybe purple. Purple might be slightly more neutral, and it might, I don't know. Do I want to go neutral today? Do I want to be basic today? I don't know. My lips hurt though, so I need something moisturizing, because it's really cold outside at the moment. Um, where did the chat go? Where did the chat go? This is why I need a new laptop. Doorknob Head says, I've heard Islamic hell is called political prison. Nice one. Iron Saudi is by far the worst. Okay. Frustrated Atheist says, Faye, I'm not big on shilling myself, so I think of this as a birthday gift from my broke ass. You don't need to do that. You can chill. I'll allow it. You know, I am my own god, so I'll allow it. It's my channel. You can do what you want. You're a moderator. That's what that wrench means. That means that you can do anything you want. As long as you don't block anybody from the chat, you can do anything you want. You have free reign. Paul says, you're going to wear lenses or glasses out. I don't have any contact lenses left. Your girl is broke since Christmas. So I need to buy more contact lenses. But I'll be wearing glasses today. And if I can do without today, I will also do without. But your girl is going to be wearing glasses because I'm broke. I'm like hella broke. Asrar Rashid says, Faye the most gracious, you are always welcome in my mosque. Well, thank you, because I mean, there's not a lot of mosques that would say that. I'm kind of a provocative person, not just in appearance, because I'm quite loud. I mean, my hair, I'll take it out because my face is mostly done. My hair is hella blonde, so it's not like I'm a quiet human being. But thank you for welcoming me to your mosque. Maybe I can do a talk there sometime. Wild Woody says, everybody has that voice, Faye. Thank you. Thank you for not making me feel like a crazy person, even though I am. Nigel Sukram says, how should non-Muslims engage the topic of women wearing the hijab, even if they should, especially in America? I think that coming from a perspective of understanding is much more engaging and much more inviting than coming from a perspective of just pure ridicule. I think that a lot of us make the mistake of blaming people when they're not fully informed about everything around the hijab. I think we make that mistake, and sometimes it's warranted and sometimes it isn't. I think that the way that I try to do it is that for the most part I try to come from a place of understanding. Like, look, I understand where you are coming from. I understand that this is something that your religion enforces, and is something that your religion tells you you should be doing, and it tells you that it's something good for you. But look at this perspective. You know what I mean? It's just, I think that a lot of us make the mistake of being like, you're fucking stupid. Like, okay, some people weren't that, because some people are absolute idiots, but other people for the most part are just ignorant and don't understand. Like, a lot of young people are quite ignorant about the topic, and they don't really understand the nuances that go into the hijab, why it was set up, how women are treated outside of Islam. So it's just something that you need to kind of ease into and start a conversation in, because the danger of lashing out and calling someone an idiot is that the conversation will just end and you won't get anywhere. So that's why I think that you should broach the subject. And also, it's always good to be informed, and if someone provides an opposing opinion, don't immediately reject it and say that, okay, I haven't heard that before, or I don't fully understand that, but I'll look into it. But from what I've heard and from my sources, this is what the hijab is about. I think taking a more inviting approach and a more nuanced approach is always better when you're talking in person, than just dismissing people, because people like feeling that feeling like they're being heard, especially Muslim women, who often are not heard, and the only time they are heard is when they're talking about women in Islam, which is disappointing, to say the least. So yeah, that's how I think you should handle it. I can't stay on for much longer, but I will go through the last few comments, then I will apply a lip, and then we will sign off. DNA Waterbag says, maybe revive Rocky Horror events. You know what? Maybe we will. Your girl does go to Comic-Con a fair bit, so I'm not going to reveal what my costume is, by the way. It is a surprise, because I will be vlogging Comic-Con. Next comment, make one donation or recurring donation to Faye here. Thank you, frustrated atheist. Please do consider donating to my PayPal or my Patreon. I am very grateful for things like that. Infidel Deity says, well, the opposite of strange is boring. Thank you. We like being strange on this channel. Critical says, Faye, you need to do debates about religion. It's exciting. I don't like debates. I like watching debates. I find them extremely entertaining. But the reason why I typically refuse debates is because I think that first of all, the term debate has been watered down in the skeptic religious community. It really, really waters it down. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. I think that it intentionally pits people against each other, and that's not what I want to achieve when I have a debate. I want to open a conversation, and I want a constructive back and forth. But honestly, the amount of times that I've seen a debate where people are just trying to win, and that is not, in my opinion, that is not the goal of a debate. It's the goal of a debate is to present two sides of an argument and let people decide, not to absolutely destroy the other person. And that's not what I want to do, and this is why I typically refuse doing debates. And I will say, instead of a debate, I will have a live conversation with you. That is better for me than it is, it's better for me, it's better for the term debate, it's better for people in general, because that's what I want. I want a conversation. I want to reach a conclusion that is constructive. I want to ultimately know the truth and not just get in a catty little bitch fight with an imam. Like, that's not what I want. So yeah, I don't want to constantly be talked down to. I don't want to constantly be undermined, even though no matter what conversation I have with an imam, that is going to happen because of a lot of reasons that I'm not going to mention here. But yeah, I think that it definitely would be exciting, and I think I have a fighting chance, but I just don't, because my reaction to being talked down to is immediately to become quite bitchy. I have quite a bitchy, petty personality if I'm being talked down to. I don't know where it came from, because I wasn't like that before, but I am like that now. And the moment I become like that is game fucking over. Ain't nobody fucking winning. The only person who's winning is me. The audience isn't winning. The other person isn't winning. I'm the only one who's gaining anything from that conversation, because I don't take smack sitting down. So it won't be worth it for me. Like, if, for example, you put me on a stage with Muhammad Hijab, and then he'd be like, sister has made a serious grievance in this semantic, I would literally fuck him up with my words. Like, I would not be able to handle it like a mature adult. And I don't know how anyone does, because in my opinion, if someone is talking down to you and treating you like an idiot, you have full right to take the piss out of that person. So yeah, that's why I don't engage in debates. It just would not be constructive in the slightest. I've got to find a way to make sure your present goes to your place in the UK and not here in the KSA. I don't know how to do that. I've never made an Amazon wish list before, and people kept telling me, oh, make it, and now I'm like, I don't know how to edit it. If you guys can give me some direction, I might try and fix it right now really quickly, but I don't know how to fix it. If you can't do it, don't worry about it. I'm not going to be disappointed if nobody buys me a present from someone online. I'm not going to be disappointed. It was just a suggestion, so don't worry too much about it. If you are desperate to give me something, you can still give me money. I'm kidding. You don't have to give me anything. Asrar Rashid says, Faye, we Brelvis are losing so many youngsters to Salafism and atheism. Can you advise on how we can make our version of Islam more attractive to youngsters? I don't know. I don't know, because I don't necessarily think Brelvis are so much better than other sects of Islam. I know you guys are slowly becoming a minority, because Salafism and atheism are way more solid ways of living than Brelvism is. There's a lot of things that don't carry in Brelvism, so I don't know how to help you. I'm sorry. And I honestly, I would not feel comfortable supporting a movement that I don't believe in. So sorry, but good luck to you in your mission. Paul, Amazon doesn't show where to send your birthday present. Fuck. Okay, let me see if I can fix it really quickly. Amazon wish list, because I'm signed into my Amazon. I don't know if I can just like input a blank address. Um, okay. How do I edit this? Close. Yeah, Amazon, I don't need your fucking shit right now. Manage list. Description. Oh, that's how you do it. Fuck. I'm such an idiot. Okay, I need to not put that name in. I can put my birthday in. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm fixing it right now. I'm an idiot. I'm just an airhead fucking moron. Yeah, okay, that's fine. No, don't keep purchased items on my list. Default list. Okay. I've saved the changes. I hope it doesn't reveal my address to everybody because... Okay, so it's just the people who... Okay, it's sorted. I've just done it. It's sorted. But thank you. And anything you buy should be removed from the list so I don't get like a bunch of things that are the same thing. So thank you for everyone who's offering to buy me a present. Thank you so much. I've just done that. Thank you, frustrated atheist. Thank you. I'm a moron. I'm sorry. Anyways, Asrar Rashid says Muhammad Hijab is a giant. All that wobbling he does must make it. I hate him. He honestly, like, I've never viscerally hated a human being, but oh, he makes me angry. He really makes me angry. Like, I don't hate him. No, that's a lie. I do hate him. He just makes me, everything that comes out of his face just makes me angry because he's such a bullshitter. And it's so, as someone who's a literature student and can analyze people quite well, I'm an empath as well, so I can read. I don't want to sound like hippy dippy, but I feel out who's a snake and who's not. Like, he just gives me the weirdest fucking vibes. Infidel Deity said, can't it be said that every religious person that talks about their religion to a non-religious person is talking down to the non-religious person or persons? There's a way of having, because I've spoken to religious people who will not talk down to me, and it's a wonderful conversation each time because I love talking about religion. The way that people present themselves in religion it's honestly so discouraging because I love religion and talking about it and learning about it because I honestly think it's so interesting and it really speaks to human beings and how inventive they can be. But so much of this discussion is frustrating because people talk down to you when you're not of a certain religion, and it's really, really annoying. There is a way of doing it without being like a fucking dickhead. There is a way of doing it, and I just wish people would just take a more nuanced approach to their religion. Like, I know you believe it's the truth, but can you just sit down for a second and stop being so high and mighty about it? Like, please. Yeah, you're not special. You poop and piss and are disgusting just like the rest of us. Just like, sit down. So next thing, did you set up your address with your wish list? Yes, now it's set up now. Thank you, frustrated atheist. DNA Waterbag says, be careful, don't give info out. It hides the address, but you'll be able to send it somewhere. So it should be. Iron and I can confirm Amazon doesn't give up a sender's address, only shows my own options. Yeah, so it's sorted now. So thank you. 19th October said, Muhammad Hijab got destroyed by the Arabian prophet. You mean apostate prophet? He's gotten destroyed by quite a few people, but in his brain, he hasn't been destroyed. And I don't like that people go out of their way to destroy each other. I don't like that culture very much. Infidel and vice versa, atheists attempt to talk down to theists. That's why Faye is correct on discussion rather than debate. I mean, I think that the term debate has been watered down. I've seen debates where things have been like organized very cordially. It's just that people make it an excuse to bash other people, and I don't like that. Asrar Rashid says, is it okay for me to send you a ta'weez as a birthday present? I mean, you can. It's not on my wish list, but you can if you want to. I'm more than happy to receive whatever you mean to send me. I'm sure it's all well intentioned, so thank you. Doorknob Head says, Faye shouldn't call herself an idiot. She'll stop listening to herself. I have many idiot monologues. I don't know how to. Is that Noor Al Ilhad says, lol, Asrar Rashid is a troll. No, he's not. He's fine. You can stay. You're welcome. Anyone and everyone is welcome in my live stream, in my comments on my channel. You're all welcome. I love you all. You can say what you want. You can be here. I accept everybody. I don't care if you accept me, but I accept everybody. Moving on. Paul, yes, it's fixed. Okay, great. Thank you. Faye, did you already ask to get the Ankler wireless headphones? Amazon says you may already have one. Did someone already buy it for me? I don't know. I bought like a charger from them, like you know, one of those like wireless chargers that you can use like outside. I bought one of those from them. I don't have wireless headphones, so I thought about getting them because I'm kind of getting tired of wires. I defended wires for a very long time, like a very long time, because I genuinely enjoy wires and I don't like using my Bluetooth because it kills my battery. But I'm losing my touch. I'm becoming privileged. Paul, Faye, the only personal info Amazon gives is your full name, and it's not Faye the Most Gracious. No, because Faye the Most Gracious isn't my real name. But that's fine. Everybody knows my full name anyways. It's because my surname is pretty common, so I don't feel weird about giving out my full name. Nigel Sukram says, would say there's more dialogue between Muslims and ex-Muslims in the West. I used to see ex-Muslims imply that Muslims don't want dialogue at all. We are getting there. We definitely had a dialogue last year with Ali Dawa and his at Speaker's Corner. So I'm not going to say that the dialogue is dead. It's there. But yeah, so yeah, it's cool. We friends, we chill, we hang. Not at all, but we're okay with each other. Doorknob Head says the ta'weez, muska, or ta'weez is an amulet or locket usually containing verses from the Quran and or Islamic prayers and symbols pertaining to black magic. Yeah, it's meant to prevent black magic, but it's also like a shirk thing. So I mean, I'm happy to receive it. I mean, it's a cool locket. I'm happy to receive it. I don't mind. Beethoven 04 says, hello from Brussels, love what you do. Welcome for joining me. We are almost about to close off in about maybe like 9 minutes. That's a mess up on Amazon's part. Chat, don't discuss what we are buying. Please do leave a note in the gift that you send me so that I can shout it out. I might do an unboxing if you guys send me enough gifts. So yeah, thank you for buying me things. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Doorknob Head says, Paul says, wish there was a way that some of us could put some money together to get her a MacBook. I am saving up for one, so if you want me to get that MacBook, please do donate to my PayPal or my Patreon, because I am saving up for one. Because your girl needs a new laptop. This one just... I love you. I genuinely... You have been through so much with me, but you're getting old, and I need to... I'm going to be so sad when I get rid of this laptop, because honestly, it's been a lifesaver. Anytime my phone fucks up, I'm on my laptop like, how do I fix her? How do I fix her? How do I fix her? And you've been through so much with me, and I appreciate you, but you're getting old and you need to retire. Like, this is ridiculous. The fact that I'm using YouTube on this laptop is heinous. You should not be put through this. Anyways. Your name is... Okay, Frustrated Atheist, your real name is not Basic Bitch White Boy name. Just stop. Stop it. Nigel Sukram says, is Ali Malik okay? A few times you said he was down over the holidays. We were both down. We were all down over the holidays. None of us have any fucking families. Like, we all got each other. No, what I specifically said was that he's down for me to be depressed with him, because we were kind of unemployed together. We're employed now, both of us, but we were unemployed at the same time, and I felt like everyone else was babysitting me when I didn't need that. I just needed someone to just hang around and be fucking depressed with. I don't know if he's here. He kind of sometimes watches my live stream, so he's just like, why did you tell people? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I talk about everything on my channel. It's your fault for letting me into your life. But he's okay. He's not the best at responding to texts, which is fucking annoying. But he's okay. I think I'm gonna see him today at the protest, so I'll catch up with him. By the way, do y'all want me to live stream the protest? I'm gonna find out if I can. I don't know if I can yet, but I think it would be a good idea, and I would like to. So if you want me to do that, I'll take my microphone and I'll try and see if I can live stream at the protest. But your girl, my phone is gonna be so done with me today. It's been fritzing recently because I do so many things with it and I have so many apps on it. Frustrated Atheist is advertising DR conference, which please feel free to come. I am on the organizer team and I will be on one of the panels, so if you want to see me live, please do consider buying some tickets. RNN says, I hope my details are hidden and not on the package. They shouldn't be. Typically we don't receive addresses here in the UK from senders, so yeah. Paul says, might visit the UK this summer. I hope I can run into you. Might stop by London on my way to Ireland. Well, if you're here in March or April, I'm doing 2 speeches. One is with CEMB. We're talking about shunning. And another is in April, which is the DR conference. So if you feel like coming to those, please do consider coming. Asrar Rashid says, Ahmad Reza Khan Brelvi, the founder of our movement, taught us that all Wahhabis, Shia, Ahmadis, Deobandis are all not Muslims. Well, Salafis say that everyone is not a Muslim but Salafis. So, I mean, you're as divisive as each other. So now that we have cleared the chat, it seems like y'all all men in my chat also. Like, I don't know how you're finding any of this interesting. But we are going to apply a lip. I think I've decided on this cherry color, saved it, and I'm going to take my mirror back out, and with this gorgeous palette that my wonderful friend that I cannot shout out because she is a Muslim and I don't want her to get in trouble, she bought this for me for my birthday, and I'm gonna apply this lip, and maybe I'll put a topper on top. I haven't decided yet, but I need some moisture, so I may put some lip gloss on afterwards. But oh, my lips are so dry. Girl, you need to take better care of your lips. Sorry, this is going to be quiet. I can't talk while I'm doing this. Yeah, I'll keep talking. I'll join you in a second. What do you think? I think it's popping. I might top it with that blue highlighter. Oh no. What should I do? I'll top it with this, and then if I need to add something else on top, I will. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the live stream. Please do leave a like if you feel so inclined. If you absolutely detested this and you didn't know what the fuck was going on, please do also leave a dislike, because I enjoy knowing what my audience thinks. So yeah, also consider following me on all my social medias. Everything is linked in the description below. We have merch. We have NoHijabDay merch around NoHijabDay. The designs are made by yours truly. So if you would like to support a small artist, a small creator, independent creator, please do consider doing so. They are pretty cool t-shirts and y'all requested them. So if you want them, just go buy them. It's on Redbubble. And if you're in the US, I think the delivery comes quite fast because Redbubble is based in the US, I think. My lips hurt. Oh, it's because it's so cold and my lips go dry. But I'm gonna put this topper on it so that my lips aren't as dry. But I don't want to ruin the doe foot because the cherry color is gonna get on it. So, yeah. Oh, that feels a little bit better. Not extraordinarily, but a little bit better. So yeah, I may put some highlighter and some glitter on my body, but we're not going to do that on the live stream because I feel like that would be a bit too gratuitous. But we are going to go through the last few comments and then I will sign off because I have to run to this protest and I don't want to be late. So yeah. Talking about Ahmadiyya, like I'm so like happy that I'm in such a strange like niche community where we can talk about anything and everything. Frustrated Atheist says a lot of guys are here because we are attracted to badass women, so just so we know, we all think you are badass. Thank you, I appreciate that. Doorknob Head says that wasn't awkward at all. Well done. I know. Paul said, Faye, yes, you picked the right color for your lips. Asrar Rashid says, Faye, you're a legend. Well, it's nice to be appreciated, so thank you. Faye, you need more posts on Instagram. I don't like using Instagram. Instagram is like one of my least used social medias because I don't like using it. It makes my brain hurt. Like, genuinely, it makes my brain hurt. And I like end up spending so much more time on it than I mean to. Frustrated Atheist says, in the words of Jacksepticeye, punch that like button in the face like a boss. I love Jacksepticeye. It's just the energy that he has. He's also an Aquarius. The energy that he has is just everything I want. Anyways, I sometimes try eyeliner, but it does not go well with my humongous beard. Oh, it's good that you're exploring your inner true self. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. I am going to be closing out because I need to get to my event. I need to go to the office, and then we need to head to our event. So thank you guys for joining me. I didn't know if there would be any retention. I did wake up super early. I don't know if you can hear the vacuum. I didn't know if anybody was going to be up, but I'm really glad that you guys joined me. This isn't my normal time for live streams, and I don't normally live stream on a Saturday, but it is No Hijab Day, so it is a special occasion, and I wanted to just spend some time with you guys. And you know, thank you for joining me. If you liked this video, please do leave a like, please do share, please do, you know, smash that like button, smash that dislike button, subscribe, unsubscribe, whatever you want to do it. If you would like to follow me on my social media, everything is linked in the description below. If you would like to support me in a monetary way, I have a PayPal, I have a Patreon. I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can. I also have merch that is just outside of No Hijab Day. All of the prints are designed by yours truly, and we have No Hijab Day merch, which I don't want to make limited, so if you guys want it to be around for a long time, I'll keep it around, because they are really cool t-shirts, if I do say so myself. I'm really proud of my work. And yeah, I will see you in the next live stream. I don't know if I'll be live streaming tomorrow because I did do a live stream today, but if you guys want a live stream tomorrow, I'll do a live stream tomorrow because your girl is crazy. But yeah, thank you. I will see you in the next video, and yeah, goodbye.